So sorry, bear with me because I'm just really learning this software and getting used to it. And obviously, I wanted to come on and talk to you about the Love Tuner, the chart of emotions, and this taking offence. You may have noticed if you're in the Heal Scotland Health and Wellbeing Hub that I kicked off a storm accidentally by sharing that Hope community, and Katie Hopkins, who clearly has got a lot of people who absolutely hate her, and apparently the Hope community, I don't know. I don't really know because you just don't know what to believe anymore, do you? But what we do know is if we're reacting to things with such vehemence that we're affecting our own chemistry. And it's quite difficult to kind of get this message across without pissing people right off, which I seem to be very good at, even when I'm not even trying. I posted that because I thought that place looks good. I've just been at Lynbrett Croft. We need more off-grid, out of the system. That's 100% the way I want to live. I do not want these goons telling me what I can and cannot do. So it's, it's just, big picture person. I didn't do any research. Even if I did, I probably would still have posted it. I absolutely know Kate Hopkins was a loon tune, but she does say some things that are quite relevant, and I just saw that and I thought, well, that looks nice. Posted it. Boom. And that seems to be what's happening right now for people, is this reaction and this kind of division of you're left or you're right or you're this and you're that, and then obviously the wanting to be right, and then the virtue signalling, in terms of, you don't understand, like I don't understand, and obviously they do, and all of this, which is just common what's going on. And I've realised this for a long time, that that's going to be the biggest problem trying to heal Scotland, is people not fighting and actually collaborating. And so it's interesting because I bought this wee thing, the Love Tuner. It hangs round my neck. And as you know, I met this, you may or may not know this actually, I met this DJ, Joey Dean, who I am doing a live with on Thursday, very excited, who was really explaining about getting humans onto the 528 frequency so that we can all expand and love and rise above. Because if we are all connected, you can't go accept you, and accept you, and accept you because you don't believe the same as me, and you in the past were an asshole, because I know I in the past was an asshole and still can be. So it's really, really important that we can rise above that noise, that mind chatter and the judgment and all of that, and get onto this frequency, giving up needing to be right, giving up needing to justify, all of that. And the thing is, right now, people are taking offence. People are overwhelmed, they're tired, they might be sick, so they see things and they react. And really, I've been teaching the Sedona method for 20 years now. And it's all about owning your reaction. If you want the world to change, if you want other people to change so that you can be happy, well, good luck with that. And that's why everything I do is about how can we move out of suffering. And I'm sure you've done it. Believe in our thoughts and, attacking people and trying to bring them down, steal their energy to be right, to justify your point of view. We've all done that. We all do it. It's there's nothing completely abnormal about that, but it's actually starting to understand, oh, right, okay, this is not helpful. I'm all for debate, healthy, robust, vigorous debate, but bringing each other down. She's this, she's that, you're this, you're that. Your body, your cells are getting that information. And when we truly understand that when we have that judgment, our body gets the judgment. And, I didn't make the rules. I I would have made it a lot different, but this is how it is. So this little device here is a love tuner to put you and your heart and the body, the resonance from the cells onto into 528. Now, the studies that they've had with us doing this with kids, stopping bullying, which is really what happens online. People try to shame you into either apologising or taking your post down. And maybe that has to happen occasionally, I don't know. I mean, I just scroll past things I don't like or don't agree with. Sometimes I might put a wee comment on a different point of view, but I don't really don't care. I'm big picture, so it's just like, own it. And when you see, we see the world as we are, not as they are. And that's why with letting go, you want to get into that neutral space or state, so that when you respond, that you respond and you're not reacting, trying to bring others down. And the reason for that is because if you don't go from the neutral space, you send the chemistry into your own body. So this, I think, is going to be one of our bigger challenges. So I got this yesterday, just got it last night. I have to say, I was a wee bit disappointed. It sounds exactly like a mouth organ. I'll let you hear. So it's a breathing exercise as well. So you breathe in. They reckon about 6 times. I don't know. Let me know if you can feel that. So you do that. They reckon about 6 breaths, and it starts to calm you down. So in the book that I'm reading, 528, they put these into schools and it stopped the bullying. The kids, not that everybody fell in love with each other, but the kids allowed people just to be who they are without any need to attack. And that's kind of, I suppose, where we're at. The whole thing about taking offence simply means that you suffer when you take offence and you're wishing others would behave differently so that you can be happy. And, again, that's perfectly normal, but it doesn't work. So why would we keep doing something that doesn't work? So let's do a wee release, a wee letting go. We want this community to be a robust, solution-focused, respectful place where we can come and discuss these really emotive issues, which we need to discuss, and allowing people to make the decisions that feel right for them. And sometimes, the Kate Shimarani case has really brought that to the fore. Her daughter choosing not to have treatment. My friend's daughter last year 2 years ago, did the same thing. People think that's mad. But is it not your right to decide whether to have treatment or not to have treatment? I think it is. That's the way I see it anyway, but that's maybe not the way you see it. But we can still debate that and all the nuances around it. As somebody who works with people who have been diagnosed terminal, I've seen the carnage that happens, even when people do everything that they are told and it doesn't work. So if your intuition is saying, taking you in a different direction, is it your right to be able to make choices for you and your family, regardless of the noise out there of people wanting to put their beliefs on you? And I've done that. I'm getting better at it. Trying to tell people what's right for them, because I honestly don't know. Now, the more you get into this work, the more you realise you want people to make these decisions, tune into their heart and listen to their intuition, because your body is so intelligent and it will give you the information you need. So let's just take a second. Let me do another wee. We'll just do a few. So breathing in and just gently blowing out, even if you just do. inviting love to come through your heart, and that your toroidal field can flow uninhibited. Invite the love. You can see it's quite difficult to actually hold the tone, but it's a really good practice. It's a breathing exercise as well as that tone, and it feels really nice in the body. My brother took out his mouth organ and played the key of C, and I was like, oh God, that sounds exactly like that. But there's something about this kind of flute that puts the vibration back into the body. I need to do more research as to why you pay for that and not just get a $3.99 mouth organ like my brother did. So feeling the feeling in your chest. Feel the feelings, welcome the feeling, and then just let it go. Feeling any resistance or any anger or any need to justify your position, and just let it go. And welcome all wanting control, approval, security, separation, and oneness. And just let it go. And welcome all feeling that it's personal, all wishing it's different, all trying to figure it out, and all feeling of waiting for things to change, and then just let it go. Just feel how the body feels. When we are taking full responsibility for our emotional state, so that we're not spewing our pain onto somebody else, projecting onto others. People are sensitive right now, overwhelmed, etc. We have to learn how to manage our guidance system. So I've just started with a love tuner, and I'll keep you well informed. And can I ask you to please interact? This is our own social media platform. Please let us know what you want, what you're liking, we really need your feedback to make sure that this community is the best it possibly could be. Sally, who's working with the business members, so we're going to be bringing in experts who can speak to you about all the topics that we've got listed. If you want to see anything else, please let us know what it is that you find difficult and what you would like more information on. We really, really need you to participate. And we've got these incredible people coming in, the experts in their field, pretty much everybody who's doing the work on themselves. And that's really what we need, is people that actually understand and have walked the walk, not trying to sell you something, just trying to help you understand from a completely different perspective all the incredible things that you can do to feel better. And the things that you can do for your family. You know, I spent the weekend in Lynn Croft, which was unbelievable. There was 3 GPs there, which was fantastic. And people that really want to take this stuff into their family, what do? We're all about prevention. Try and stay well. Do the things that you know are going to help you feel better. And they're simple. Getting into nature, doing some breath work, you know, maybe getting cold, maybe getting a sauna, whatever it is. Doing some of these mindfulness practices, absolutely incredible space that we're creating in here for you guys, and we need you to help to make sure that we can make this the best community that exists on the planet for giving out advice and for getting results. So yeah, hope you all have a wonderful day, and please give us a feedback. Huge love. Ciao.